Welcome to our second half hour. Christmas is now less than a week away. Have you finished your shopping? Haven't started, you say? Financial experts say it is important to not overspend and put yourself in debt for the sake of Christmas. Joining us now is Candace Towers, Financial Wellbeing Program Manager at Lake Trust Credit Union, with some best practices to keep spending in check and avoid falling into debt. Candace, thanks so much for being here today.
Thank you for having me.
First of all, let's talk about the financial dangers that are associated with financing Christmas with credit cards or these new buy now, pay later programs.
Yes. So 85% of consumers are probably planning on utilizing some form of credit to fund their holiday season this year. Just making sure that you're educated and knowledgeable on interest rates on those credit cards, any hidden fees. With buy now, pay it later programs, sometimes that $25 biweekly is very appealing at the time. Just making sure that if you do that multiple times, knowing that it's not going to just be that $25 payment, and it could turn into a $200 monthly obligation versus a $25 one. So you don't want to get yourself in trouble there.
And and most of us, because it's true, Christmas did come a little quicker than normal after Thanksgiving because the time was shortened between Thanksgiving and Christmas. So what's your advice to help keep our spending in check, as we try to play catch up here before Christmas?
Yes. So it's very important to have a budget, or at least have a good understanding of what you need to purchase and the amount that you want to spend. And when you think about your budget, you have to put into perspective not just gift giving, but some of the miscellaneous items too that go with the holidays. Like, are you going to host a dinner or a breakfast and the food that goes into that? Are you going to an event where you have to bring a dish to pass? The wrapping paper, maybe holiday cards. It's just good to make a list and be intentional about what you want to spend and if it fits in that budget.
And do you recommend that we compare prices and track our purchases as well?
Absolutely. I think comparing prices is so important where you can save a little bit of money. A lot of times when you're at the store, you can pull up your cell phone and you can look and see if you can maybe find that same item for a little bit cheaper, maybe ordering it online with free shipping. But also if you're buying a larger item, if you do your research, some retailers will price match. So you don't necessarily have to go somewhere else. They'll price match right in the store. So you're creating savings for yourself there.
And these Black Friday sales and all of these extended super sales, is it a good idea to shop those types of sales when you're looking to stay within your budget?
Emails are probably overflowing with all of the sales items that are going on. I go back to being intentional. Like when you're looking for a specific item, I would say, yeah, dig through and see what some of those super sales are, and still do that comparison shopping. There might be a coupon out there for that specific item, but you still might be able to find it cheaper at another store or online.
And before I let you go, let's talk about buying local versus buying from big box stores. Which do you recommend and why?
I think both have their benefits. Buying local really gives back to your community in which you live in or surrounding communities. A lot of them might be have nonprofits that are attached to them. You're able to find some unique treasures or gifts, maybe handcrafted items that you wouldn't necessarily find in a bigger store. But if your preference is more like convenience and product availability, big box stores can help you in that way too.
Candace Towers, Financial Wellbeing Program Manager at Lake Trust Credit Union. Thanks so much for joining us today, and we hope you have a wonderful holiday season.
Thank you very much.